You are now listening to Feeding Off Each Other.
Welcome to Feeding Off Each Other, a weekly podcast where we feed off the talent, humor, knowledge, and awesome stories of our guests and each other. I'm Matt Dennison, joined as always by David, coming to theaters soon. A theater near you, Wiggins, and his sexy accomplice, Jason, this summer, Lucas. God, okay, cut that. Did that work?
I
cut that whole thing?
I enjoyed that.
All right.
I enjoyed it a lot.
We're talking film today, so I thought maybe we would do a little fun thing with film, God.
That sounded like the new Christopher Nolan movie or something, but it wasn't.
I remember doing like when I was younger, trying to do movie voices. I always felt like my voice was higher, like too high. I would never be able to do a movie trailer voice, but I feel like I've like honed it a little bit.
Puberty helps.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I hit that last year. Guest
Finally.
coffee. Is it, I don't want that to get too bitter.
I feel like, I think it's around the right.
Ooh, nice form.
This is the first time a guest has gone for the coffee, I think. I think so. You said, I'll take a coffee. I was like, oh God, I got to start from scratch. Because we don't have grounds. We only have whole beans in the office. But yeah, the last guests have said, ooh, I'll take a Red Bull.
Smells good.
Well,
Yeah. Well, it smells good. I haven't tried it yet. But yeah.
Well, you take some sips while we introduce you. We have a fancy intro. You want to do it in a movie trailer voice, Jason?
I might as well go in. Today's guest hails from the faraway land of Nanaimo, located on Vancouver Island, and grew up shooting videos in the local woods and stage managing in his high school theater department. They have since turned those humble beginnings into a full-blown career as an incredibly talented filmmaker that has created music videos with the likes of Mother, Snotty Nose Rez Kids, the Zolas, SonReal, and more.
Is that this summer? Oh,
he is only in his early 20s, but he has already received multiple Juno Award nominations and claimed a Prism Prize for his work on Damn Right by the Snotty Nose Rez Kids. Gentle chuthers, I'd like you to give a warm welcome to Sterling Larose.
This afternoon in a podcast near you. Wow, that was the longest intro I've ever done.
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I'm out of breath.
Good job.
That was pretty great.
I didn't know the song.
I'm not clapping for Jason. I'm clapping for our guest.
Yeah.
Well,
Sterling.
I'm clapping for the intro. It's pretty sick. I don't know how you knew some of that stuff. Well, the Nanaimo and stage manager
The
was
internet.
the internet. Really?
The
That's on the
internet's
internet. That's on
crazy.
the internet.
That's on the internet. And I found it really quickly.
There's a video of your birth on the internet too.
And his social insurance number is.
Shit.
42069. No. Yeah, well, thanks for being here, man.
Yeah,
We're excited to finally have you. You had a friend who was sick or something? You couldn't come in?
Yeah, my partner had sinus surgery.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oof.
And we thought it'd be like a week thing recovery, but then week 2 was still very rough.
What,
So-
like that deviated septum kind of surgery?
Yeah, well, she had a sinus polyp
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and a deviated septum.
Oh, I'm
So
so
the-
curious about this
Yeah.
because I want to get it.
Oh
I want to
yeah.
get the surgery.
For you to do just the deviated septum, or do you have a surgery was chill. I mean, they put her under, but the recovery, like she's still in like quite a bit of pain, taking meds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't know if it was like a success. And
It was a success. They didn't tell her though that there was like plastic tubes in there. So like a week in, she just like was like, "What the fuck?"
what? She didn't know that.
Yeah, they didn't say anything
Oh,
about
my God.
plastic tubes.
Well, I'm so interested in the surgery. I've like looked up on YouTube people taking those plastic tubes out of their nose. To try to anticipate.
I don't think you're supposed to do that, or I don't know. But she doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
their
there's
doctors
clips,
aren't
and they
reach.
just pull them, and they keep coming and coming. They're really long.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, they're really long.
Oh my God.
They're longer than
Oh.
she thinks, probably.
Yeah, we both thought they were like, just like this kind of thing, but no, they're going down there.
Yeah, you're.
Mhm.
Yeah, I won't. Hopefully, she doesn't listen to this because now she's gonna be scared.
She won't.
But that's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I mean by a success is I guess we don't know if she can like breathe clear now.
until
Yeah, when
that's all
she
healed up.
breathes through her nose, it makes like a gargling sound, like a.
That's mine.
It's something like that, but it's weird. It's almost wheezy too, like high pitch. I'm not gonna try to do it because
Don't do the voice.
Yeah. Well, hopefully she goes well. Hopefully the recovery goes well. But
yeah, she's doing fine.
it's nice to have you in here. I've been following your work for a few years now, I guess. And
Thank you.
just killing it in the music video
likewise.
scene. How's life these days?
Pretty good. You know, making music videos. It's kind of same as usual now. Just editing, directing, all that jazz.
Yeah, and it's nice to see you out of the edit cave for once because the nature of your videos is very impressive. It's all like hours and hours and hours put into hand drawing, animating, doing crazy psychedelic effects. It's not just like going into a studio, shooting a few shots, a few dancers, throwing it together in a day. Like it seems like these videos take you months.
Yeah, some definitely. They all take months, but some take a lot longer than others. Yeah, mixed media stuff takes forever. I mean, it's frame by frame. But it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And choose your battles kind of with it. Sometimes last minute, you're like, oh, maybe I'll try to, stay up every night this week to do this on it. And maybe you don't.
Boy, do I relate to that right
Yeah.
now. I'm on one of those binges right now, staying up late, trying to get a music video done. And I'm staying up till like 3 a.m. trying to get this thing done. And I'm working on it. I'm pretty proud of it. And then I looked at your music videos today and I'm like, mine's garbage. What the hell? Stone's is way better than mine will ever be.
3 a.m. is the cap, though, isn't it?
Is this a cap?
Yeah. For me, I can't do past 3. I used to just do all night. I used to, sometimes a lot of times, like before the color session, I'd go to like 8 a.m. and then like drive the drive over.
Oh,
It was horrible. It was like you're kind of like weaving on the road a little bit.
You're in Squamish too, so you're driving to see this guy?
No, I'm in Vancouver.
Oh, you gotta update your bio.
Yeah.
It says you live in Squamish.
Really?
Or would you?
I
we just dox you?
never lived in Squamish.
What?
What? Liar.
What the hell? It says you're from the
It took me,
unceded.
It took me 18 minutes to get here.
Sick.
Oh,
That's good.
okay. Well,
No,
3 a.m.
I don't know. There's a lot of misinformation out there.
That's good. You don't let people in on where you live. We do a lot of work trying not to dox ourselves on this
Oh
podcast.
yeah.
So,
Oh, that's fair. I probably shouldn't say.
3 a.m. I think that could be a pretty good cap. Like that is definitely where you're like, oh geez, 3 a.m. I better pack this up. 2 a.m. is like, all right, it's getting late. Like so. Once 3 a.m. rolls around, you usually pack it in. But 4 a.m. is where you start to feel like a piece of crap. 5 a.m. is just degenerate hours.
It's 5 a.m. You might as well just stay up.
Yeah.
That's the distinction. Is some people actually wake up at 4 or 5,
Yeah.
whereas no one wakes up at 3 for a day. So that's why it feels like it can be the last time you're up.
Yeah. If 4 a.m. is like a failure.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, tomorrow's not gonna be great.
And you're doing the math. You're like, oh well, if I wake up at 9, I could get 5 hours. Like
Yeah.
you start to do that.
That's the bare minimum, right?
yeah.
But
I remember the last time we did a huge overnighter. That must have been like a 3 or 4 a.m. You guys in my place in Richmond. It was like How to Be a Canadian or something like that.
No, that
Long.
was How to Be a 90s Gamer, and
How to
it
Be
was
a
at
90s
Brooks' parents' house.
Oh, that was shooting
For
it.
filming.
But,
Oh, you're saying editing?
Yeah, I remember we did a really late night
Oh,
editing
yeah,
one
yeah,
time.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah. You
Yeah,
guys don't do the late night so much.
Uh,
Like editing shit, yeah. You did one this year, actually.
Well, for what?
I can't remember what it was, but I don't know. You were at the office super late. I was like, holy crap, he must have been inspired.
Oh, was it the April Fool's thing?
Maybe it was React? I don't know.
No, it doesn't matter.
But yeah, anyways, these late nights. I mean, what is it about the late nights? Because I always say that like I feel like I can get most of my creative work done at late at night because no one's bothering me, no one's around. I just focus. I have no choice. Like I
100%.
I can't talk to anybody.
yeah, especially like no emails, no texts. I don't know. You just get into a zone, and it's
Yeah.
all you.
There's no new news happening either.
No,
Like everything's off.
no one's uploading YouTube videos to
No.
watch. You can still find them though. Still
for
ways to
Europeans.
still way. But
there
there's
still
more
videos?
guilt if you're just like at 2:30 a.m.
Yeah.
just procrastinating.
Oh.
I just go to bed. if
You
I'm
kind of get like a
procrastinating.
tired tunnel vision too. I feel
Yeah.
like your brain can't get distracted almost because you're so tired you can only focus on one thing.
Yeah, definitely. I also I like need to focus on like two things when I work. So like I'll put something on and the tiredness helps me focus more on the editing. So or us brain wanders into other places.
Yeah.
You know?
But before we had this office, I would do the late nights way more often.
Yeah.
Because it's just there. It's so easy to walk into the office. But now that it's here, we do the work here. When I leave the office and it's like 2, 3 a.m., I'm like, surely there'll be some other cars in the parking lot. And I look around, I'm like, no, I'm the only one. And I feel like a freak. I feel like a degenerate.
Yeah, you're regularly just getting kind of a liminal space vibe then.
Yeah.
With a big parking lot. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to dox you. I'm just kidding.
I almost shouldn't have said parking lot, but they have a parking lot. I know exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's someone piecing together all the clues over 80 podcasts now.
Honestly, if they want to, like, God bless them.
Yeah, just come on in and
And
do the podcast.
I feel like I've dropped like 3 clues already unintentionally.
18 minutes to get
It's
here.
18 minutes
I didn't
from
say where I live,
Yeah, it's
though.
18 minutes from somewhere, and it
There's
has a parking
There's
lot.
a parking lot.
Yeah, there's some sort of triangulation someone can do.
And
Yeah.
if you wait outside at 3 a.m., you might see Matt.
Yeah.
Have you
Exactly.
If they can figure out where I live, then they have like a radius. So that's, you know.
So-
It's not on the internet.
So I walk outside at 3 a.m. and I'm like, I'm trying to like compliment myself, pat myself on the back, like no one else is working until 3 a.m. Look at me go, I'm killing it. And I'm like, wait, no one else is working at 3 a.m. What the hell's wrong with me? I can't work at 9 to 5 or whatever. But there's just something about the late night, man. I don't know, because like in a day, in the 9 to 5, you can put your phone on silent. You can mute your email.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like night owls, morning owl kind of stuff. No matter, I tried for like a year to work in a 9 to 5 because my partner had like a 9 to 5 job. So me starting my work at 3 p.m. in the day was kind of like not a good look because they would come home and be like, oh, I just started.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna work all night. So I try to like stay to that, but I don't know. I mean, was able to, but it still felt like I wasn't as like productive during that period ever.
You know why some people are apparently night owls and some people aren't?
No.
It's because when we were in tribes, it's like some people were designated to.
Hold on, Jason's looking at you funny. That's
Dave!
an offensive word these days, Dave. You...
Not if you're literally talking about a tribe. It's not an offensive word.
Okay, continue.
Anyways, we're talking hundreds of thousands of years ago, possibly. Anyways, there were people that were like, your job was to be the night guy and like look after the camp.
Oh, keep watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And so some people, I think they're wired to be, they're a night guy.
Half of us are night guys.
Yeah.
So you're like great grandpa had watchtower duty or something?
Yeah. I actually do feel like
assume?
I'm on the watch when I'm up. So my apartment's on like the ground level. I got like a garden and we get like creatures running through.
Mhm.
I got a really big flashlight. So when I hear, well, at first I was like, is there someone, you okay, I'm leaving more clues. You can technically get into the garden from like
He's got a garden.
just the public. So
Mhm.
I was like, what's going on back there?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't know, someone trying to break in, you know? It's 4 a.m. I'm not thinking straight. So I get the big flashlight, flash it. It's like a family of raccoons. And now it's happened so many times. It's fine little. So I feel like I'm on watch at night. I hear pitter patter, flash, and
Yeah, you know those block
God.
watch stickers that are on like doors?
Yeah.
That's
I'm
you.
the block watch. Yeah. And I'm like, if anyone else in my apartment building is like awake, they just see like a big beam coming out of my apartment, lighting up the whole. Yeah. But, you know,
I relate.
but now it's kind of fun.
So who's tired right now? I'm anybody feeling tired? Because I'm coming off these 3 a.m. stints, and that's why I got my coffee. Are you like? Were you literally?
I actually
up late
went,
enough
went to
last
bed at 11 p.m. last night.
night? 11
Ooh.
p.m.
Yeah.
in preparation for the pod.
No,
Oh.
I just
Just being a good boy.
I was getting cozy. I'm reading Dune, and it was nice.
Reading Dune.
Yeah,
Reading
Have
the
you watched?
subtitle.
I have watched it. Yeah.
And you liked it.
Yeah,
No
you watched
spoilers.
it. No,
This
we're
guy
not-
has.
Okay,
I saw part 2, yeah.
I'm a big fan.
It was cool.
I had listened to the audiobook halfway through about a couple years ago, and then this one made me be like, okay, I'm obsessed with this. So now I'm reading.
So wait, did
Question.
You go.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Question. Is listening to an audiobook reading?
I mean
Oh.
yes, but I don't prefer it personally. I could never get into it.
So if you say I read Dune, but you listened to the audiobook, did you really read Dune?
I don't know. I think it's 75% reading.
75%. I would never say to my friends like, "Yeah, I read it," and then try to play it off. I would feel ashamed when I said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
it was." Oh,
I have friends that do that. They say they read. I know they only listen to books, but They say they read them.
Like if you take a rickshaw to the park and someone else walked you there, did you walk to the park?
That's a good one.
It's really,
Good
yeah.
take.
I mean, the main element of like, I would listen to an audiobook while I worked, and then I just was like chapter 10. I'm like, I'm not following this anymore. It's just,
not.
I'm not actually even comprehending what's going on.
Or when you were a
Other
kid,
than
if you were
vaguely.
sitting cross-legged and the teacher's reading to you, did you read that book?
No.
No.
And you've convinced me. Yeah, you're not reading. Audiobooks aren't reading.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck
Audiobook
audiobooks.
readers,
I mean,
Also, I just
listeners.
still don't know how you get into that.
No, I can't do it.
what, audiobooks?
No.
No, yeah, me neither. But you just blew my mind. Teachers are the OG audiobook.
Crisscross applesauce.
Well, parents before teachers.
Are you guys' parents read to you? Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. What's that like?
Let's unpack this.
I don't even remember my parents reading to me.
Really?
Probably happened a few times, but
Like very young, but
yeah, I think I was probably too chaotic as a child. They had,
You're just reading like
I think-
cigarette packs they left lying around.
I think they read me the Robitussin bottle as they poured the last remainder into my cup.
Oh, this rum is 40%. That'll do it.
yeah, drowsy, right?
Howdily dood each other, nation. You love the show, you love the pod, you love the boys. Well, why don't you support us by purchasing some of our merch on mahalamaido.com.
That's right, Matthew. We've got the finest selection of t-shirts, stickers, and hats you've ever seen. Plus, we even have feeding off each other sticker packs so that you can proudly show off your love for the show on a mug, laptop, your dog, your mom, whatever.
And as a special gift to you, our beloved Chuthers, we're offering 10% off your next order with the code FEEDING. That's right, head to mahalamaidude.com and use code FEEDING for 10% off your next order.
And now,
Back to the pod.
So let's talk shop, because you're a freaking genius at making music videos. We want to know about your process. Like, what are you smoking and where do we get some? Because your videos are very psychedelic. They're insane. Let's start with that.
I shout out Canopus Sky.
Mm.
Pretty
Lots of weed.
solid.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, decent amount of weed. Not much else, honestly.
So how would you describe your videos to someone who has never watched your videos before? What's your take?
I mean, it's hard because there's a lot of variation,
Right.
but I definitely like, never really very narrative, very visual focused and driven, and I just try to be like super bold and go for it.
They're kind of trippy. Would you say they're trippy?
Trippy, yeah, definitely trippy. Some more than others for sure, but
Yeah. So where do you come up with all these crazy ideas? I mean, I kind of hate this question as a creative person. How do you
that's
come
fair.
up? They just come out of nowhere most of the time.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if you have I don't know, like, do you log ideas? Do certain things inspire
Yeah.
you?
It's really like normally music videos. The music is the easy answer. It kind of all just comes from listening to the track over and over and over again, and normally it's kind of quick for the initial, like, even if it's just the vibe or something specific, thematically or whatever. And then just kind of building it from there and problem solving, like, oh, there's a switch up here. How do I find a way to fit into that? And then also, like, sometimes other ideas, I had, oh, that'd be cool to do a video like that, but I don't really know what that video would be. And you listen to a track, like, oh, that idea might work really well for this.
How often is the artist coming to you? It's like, yo, it'd be so sick if we did this, and then you have to incorporate their idea. Is it always a kind of a collaboration?
It's honestly, I mean, it's different with every artist, obviously, but I say like 25% of the time the artist is bringing like significant ideas. Which has just been my experience, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm working with artists right now that's like a full-on 50-50, even a 70-30 collaboration. Like, they're bringing most of the ideas. They already had a whole vision themselves, so we're just working together to like execute it. But for the most part, it's like maybe they have a general vibe and then I work it out, or it's just here's the song, here's the budget,
Yeah.
pitch something.
What do you prefer?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all are sweet. I mean, it's always fun just to have a complete sandbox to it, but only times I've ever not wanted to work with an artist idea is when I haven't liked it, and luckily I don't really have to take those anymore. So normally when working with an artist who has a vision, it's I don't know, it's kind of exciting because you just get like two brains together, and I don't know, I love collaborating, and I think that's like the backbone of film in general. So like always super down to hear ideas and yeah.
I also imagine people are hiring you now because they like your past work and they want to extract something similar as opposed to just being like, no, I'll tell you how to do it.
Definitely. I can almost always tell what video they're like that made them email me or whatever, which is funny. Yeah.
So you make music videos for rap groups, and I have some experience there too. I'm curious what it's like being in the position to try and push their boundaries, because rappers, they love to look cool. They love when scenes are hard, bruh, and there's fire, you know. So that when you come in there and you do something that's like a little bit goofy, thanks Drake, and you're like trying to, I don't know, do something quirky that's like, man, we're white dudes, like, yo, it'd be so sick if this, like, did these people put full trust in you?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, like, the hip hop group I've worked with most is obviously Snotty Nose Rez Kids, and like we're just good friends at this point. I mean, I made 10 videos with them, and they have so much trust in me, and I have a lot of trust in them. And yeah, I just fucking love them.
But do you ever put them in situations where, like, it in the moment on set, it feels like they're doing something corny, and you have to say, just trust me, just trust me.
Definitely, yeah. But they like trust me now. It was at the beginning, maybe there was more things, but I mean, also there's also been videos like the SonReal video where we had to, there's like parts where his like mouth and eyes and ears are like put into frames or like part of walls, and we had to like shoot all those shots, like every 20 people on set all looking at a monitor of like his mouth moving close up, which is weird when you actually look at that, or like his ear and his eye moving around. And
which music video is this?
This is the Remember Me for Me. And at the time, everyone was like, he was like, what is this for again? And I was like, oh, it's for the wall. Kind
of lost track of the process.
Well, yeah, or just like, he's like, we're not just putting this in the video, right? Like as is, because it's weird to look at someone's mouth. After a while, like 3 minutes of watching someone's mouth move like this, like it's kind of...
That's what this angle right there is capturing.
Okay, yeah, just get right here.
We like the extreme close-ups here.
Sweet, yeah. I think that hasn't been done in the podcast world.
No, it's new ground.
Hey, we could invent it now. Sterling Larose brings his unique style to the Feeding Off Each Other podcast.
Yeah, just macro shots of celebrities,
Yeah, I'm just curious about like bringing these people outside the comfort zone so much, because I mean, SonReal, for example, how many times have you worked with him?
I think 3 or 4 videos. Kind of forgetting now, but I've known him for years and also did a bunch of art stuff with him. So it's
How did you meet him?
Oh yeah, I shot his. Oh, actually, this is funny. A story.
Okay.
I like 2018 or something. I was doing like a lot of concert photography, and I shot his show at the Commodore, and then editing the photos, edited them. Took like a week for me to edit them. I was just there with like a publication. I can't remember. I think like Vancouver Weekly or something. And I posted them. I did like a little like spread with like them all edited together. And then I was at this place called The Lockup, which is like a rental place in Vancouver. Shout out Lockup. They're good friends. I can't remember what I was doing, grabbing a camera or something. And SonReal came in with his manager and I think Brian Cassie and Devin Carrington, because they were going off to like shoot a video.
Cinematographers.
Cinematographers. And I don't know if Dane was there, but Dane was doing the video. He's a director. Just grew up with Aaron.
Dane Collison?
Yes. Yeah. Grew up with SonReal, worked a lot, and met them quickly. It was super like whatever. I was like, oh, it's weird. I was like, I just looked at you all yesterday on my laptop, and now you're here. He also was wearing the same outfit, which was also trippy, because it was like 1 week later.
He was dressed up from the Everywhere We Go music video.
Yeah, he had braces in, but no, he had like the same as his show outfit. I don't know, just trippy. A week later, so whatever. I go to my car, and then go to call someone. I was starstruck, go to call like my buddy, And like as I'm doing it, I start to back up in my car, and I kind of like I'm reversing without looking, and then I just go too fast and I just smash into their car.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
and just proper like fucked up their bumper so bad. And then they all heard it and came out, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, shit, man, I didn't see. Like to be fair, they had parked kind of weird. Like it was not like normally there isn't a car there, and I've pulled it out of the spot a million times, so I just was going off memory, and then I got their number.
For the insurance claim?
Yeah, for the insurance claim.
You gotta make it up to us, man. I'll shoot you a music video, sir.
Yeah, I should have offered that. No, but then like later that day, I was feeling like a fucking idiot. And I was like, oh god, I feel like out of my pocket, or my insurance is gonna cost more. And then I got double follow from the manager and SonReal, because I knew like Devin, and I think Devin, they were like calling me an idiot on set. Like, this fucking idiot kid, like this just backed into our car.
Yeah.
And then Devin was like, oh, that guy actually does some cool stuff. You like, this is his Instagram.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I mean, that's it.
You literally made an impression.
Yeah. Literally made sure they remembered me. So,
What a redemption arc.
Find people you want to work with cars and smash into them.
Yeah, it's good. We're gonna take that.
Yeah.
There should have been a good car crash sound effect in somewhere in there, but we'll put that in post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find it.
It's okay.
I'm in danger.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, that's funny. So yeah, I originally asked about SonReal because I mean I know him for doing quirky, fun videos. He's not afraid to be quirky. So it's funny that like when I mention what's it like pushing people outside their comfort zone, you mentioned SonReal because with the eyes and all this.
Yeah.
But I guess it's a bit different because you're like you are shooting things that require a whole bunch of work in post, right? So you can't just like play back a shot of the mouth and be like, looks good, right? They're like, all right, well.
And like as much as you can Photoshop stuff in the treatment, and like, I don't know, some people just can't see it in the final. Just fair. I mean, I can always see it in the final, but I'm like, I think this will work. And you kind of have to assure people that like this will actually look good, especially when you're shooting all these pieces, or it's just them standing. Like that video is a good example just because there's so much of it. Like the long leg, like Salvador Dali shot, just like them in like that shot looks silly from when we just shot it.
I feel like that's your like iconic moment. That's your like iconic shot. Like when I think about you as a director, that's probably the shot.
Yeah, I really like the video. So.
Yeah, it's a great one. Well, what about post-production? Because working with artists, in my experience, is always a bit like they always, they want to make sure they look good, right? So you've done a lot of work to get it to the point where it's like, all right, I had to, work hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I don't really like the way I look there. And then you're like, oh, you just undid 8 hours of work.
Yeah.
You ever get into that situation?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely happened before. Not too much in recent memory, weirdly. I don't know. But definitely like, I don't know. I don't like how my forehead scrunches. I'm like, oh, well, man, I can't really change your forehead scrunches.
It's like no one's noticing that stuff, right?
Yeah, but like you watch the video with their lens, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm just following myself. Especially if it's a band. I don't do as many stuff with like 4 or 5 piece bands, but yeah, like the bass player is like, oh shit, and he's making a weird face the whole time.
And that's his one moment, probably.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and then that's the now. You're like, oh shit. Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
So you making music? You making money off music videos? Because growing up, like, I feel like there was a teacher who told me, or what was maybe it was film school or something. They like, don't go into music videos. There's no money.
Yeah, no one told me that, man. Yeah, it's not much money, but
Well, it seems like this is your whole career.
I'm making it work.
Well, you got a garden. You got a house.
I got a garden.
You got a flashlight. Big flashlight.
I went into debt to buy a couch.
Okay.
Well, no, like a good couch.
You should have just stole a couch off your last set or something.
Yeah, bad. Yeah, I know. I actually did do that once, but I replaced that couch with this new couch a couple years ago.
No, that's good.
We paid an actor with a couch once.
Oh, nice.
No, what? Wait, did we?
Come on.
Yeah,
we didn't pay him. Wasn't that
Ernie?
a bonus? Wasn't it a bonus?
I thought that was his fee, ended up being his fee.
Wait, maybe it was. Yeah, that was project one.
Yeah.
You really liked the couch, and yeah, what a guy. And he also gave us a bag of avocados at the end of the shoot.
Like a lot of avocados.
I don't know. He just came to set one day. It was like day 3, and he's like, "Hey guys, I got a bag of avocados. Anybody want this?" And like nobody wanted
Now
it.
you're
And
talking.
Brooke and I were like, "All right, we'll take the avocados."
Hey, those
Sounds
are
like
worth
a-
a lot of money.
Sounds like a new way to call someone crazy. Like that guy's a real bag of avocados. if you ask me.
Where were we? Yeah, making money.
It's
What the hell? I
mean,
mean,
it's gotten better. But like the general music video budget is almost for what you want to achieve, always like half at least. Even when like the budgets do get good, you're like, oh, it's video maybe $100,000 budget, but we want to do something that would cost 300. You're like, oh, but
yeah.
generally like they're exciting and fun, and people want to be a part of them. So when you're assembling a team, everyone's, they're not asking for the commercial rates because they know it's happening. Obviously, still want to pay people well, but there's a bit more of an expectation of,
Yeah, I find music videos, people are always willing to give discounts for the music videos.
Yeah.
As soon as you say the word commercial, people want the full rate and more.
yeah, because
And
they
want
know there's
watermelon
the money.
slices at the crafty table.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the hot snack and music videos are ones like, oh yeah, this is gonna be. We know what this is gonna be.
Yeah, like
But-
colorists, they will have a lower rate, and
Yeah.
I don't know, anybody in post will have a lower rate.
Yeah.
But I think is it just our geography being in Vancouver? Like there's not like nobody's on like a huge label here as far as I know, but like
Yeah, it's definitely part of it. It's Canada in general though too. You'd think Drake would have changed that, but
yeah, come on,
like
Drake.
I mean, like work with
Drake!
like the big labels all the time, and or like in Canada, and they're not given great budgets in general. For like really anything above like a very standard music video. And like from like their perspective, I can get it because it's just it's not like music videos are making a ton of money for them.
Yeah, and do you think that music videos are changing, like the people's approach? Like, it seems like people are just kind of putting out like TikToks and like short
Yeah.
versions, and like they're trying to become personalities and influencers more than
Because it's kind
like
of
an artist.
forced to like that is what they're being told, and also what it is working for a lot of people, especially like pop artists that are trying to make it. If they can be cool influencers, they can get 200K followers, and then like that helps promote their songs. But it's kind of sad to see musicians have to become influencers to like make it, and not just be, have to do the music or,
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
the trend where it'll be clearly a fake video where it's like two people in a car and it's me showing my crush, the song I wrote about her.
The cars have finally died, I think. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
maybe,
I think
maybe.
every label was like, you have to do a car video. These are popping off. And yeah,
And most of these people are such bad actors, and you're like, you can just sniff it right out.
like just poor. I'm just like, oh, sucks.
Or I saw one that was like showing my piano teacher my song.
Yeah.
Sure, what?
Island Boys, you know the Island Boys, of course.
Island
Boys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just saw this yesterday. Like they were kissing each other in a video to promote themselves.
Aren't they brothers?
Yeah.
They have like I think a full on OnlyFans where they like.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Well,
Yeah.
they're like
Pulled
real
it up.
brothers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, Brooke's already pulling that up. Jeez, I've never seen her fingers move so fast.
Oh, he's like,
Now you're
it's
talking.
already here. I tapped it.
I'll just tab out of that
Yeah.
one. Yeah, no, they're like, yeah, they've gone off the deep end.
Well, that's
Oh, there they are.
Yeah, there's
What?
that. This is just one clip. Man, it's
we're
working.
confirming
Here we are.
they're real brothers, right? Oh wow. That's-
I'm gonna need a paternity test.
Jeez, man. They really people genuinely like that song, and I think they missed the moment. They could have, if they didn't like release it for like months after the TikTok blew up.
The Island Boys.
Yeah, the Island Boys song.
Was there a music video for it?
No, there wasn't even like they didn't even release it on Spotify.
Wasn't it just them in a pool? Like,
yeah, the
throwing
TikTok
up
is
bands?
just but they never put it out on streaming. They could
Oh, really?
Yeah, they could have totally rode that wave for a while.
oh, interesting.
Yeah, they
Was
just
it a
kinda-
sample thing or something?
I don't know.
Okay, so here I have a news article.
Oh boy.
Island Boys join OnlyFans and immediately risk ban over incest claims.
Jesus.
Well, you
So-
can't. Oh,
It's
you
not a
can't.
headline you want about yourself.
No.
I mean, here we are. Eh? Bad publicity.
Yeah,
working.
They do. Yeah, they do. They at least did have an OnlyFans, and yeah, they are
Mm-hmm.
brothers. And so, Hey,
These are the topics we want to
just
touch
some
on.
island boys, you know.
Goes on the island, stays on the
Jeez.
island.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What's
Too bad.
what's the best music video of all time?
Oh, jeez. Should have known that was probably coming.
We're gonna go around the room. Everybody think.
just off the
Everybody get
top.
locked and loaded.
You know, I first came to mind was Element, Kendrick Lamar.
It's a good video.
That's
Is
a
that
great
Don
one.
Cheadle?
Yeah.
Don Cheadle's in that?
No, it's all like the tableaus, like slow-mo tableau one. There's probably a lot of others that I would, but
Kendrick
Solid
is
that
in a
choice.
lot of people's decks.
You're thinking
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
DNA.
treatments or whatever.
yeah, and
Oh,
if I
so
had to
many
pick,
decks are
like,
just
a
screenshots.
director like Dave Myers is obviously the goat.
Now he's the one that made the Apple, the original iPod ad. Was it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember. I think I just found that out. I was like, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like did like the last Little Sims video. Did like the Humble video. So many good ones.
Dave, best music video of all time. Your favorite.
God.
Don't pretend you don't already have it canned.
All right. I will say
I only read Park.
Ace, I like that shit.
I'll because I loved it when I was young. I'll say Weapon of Choice.
And the crowd goes wild.
The crowd
Which
goes
one's
wild.
that?
By Fatboy Slim.
I
with-
was just looking at Sterling to
Oh,
see if
yeah.
he knew it.
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't know it.
Do you know what?
No,
do you know what it is?
Is it the Christopher Walken
Yeah.
one? Yeah, that one's good.
No, actually, it's Christopher
That's-
flying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great
That's
one.
one for Matt.
Until you said Fatboy Slim, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a great video. Spike Jones.
Jason,
You gotta go now.
best music video of all time.
Best or favorite?
Favorite.
It's,
Favorite. Okay.
yeah, it's
The one, I got two that I always go back to. One is the King's Dead music video by Kendrick, or J-Rock technically, and
It's a
Life's
sl-
Good by
yeah.
Drake in Future.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good response.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I was just
Wait, so is your answer?
trying to remember.
Is
Yeah.
your answer? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just trying to remember the video.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. Those good
That's when they're
choices.
like, they work at the Apple store, and
Yeah.
and King's Dead is like,
King's Dead's fucking awesome.
I love the long zooms in that where they're just way out in like,
So sick.
like the opening shot is Kendrick in a palm tree eating a corn dog.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how does that actor, or not actor, but professional relationship work? We're like, okay, we want you in this tree. We're going to give you a corn dog. And we're just going to zoom right in on you and you start rapping.
That's the type of shit where I'm wondering, as a director, how do you get that person out of their comfort zone? We're like, all right,
Yeah,
cool.
see, like, look
But I
at
love
him.
that they just own it.
Yeah, I feel like this is Kendrick's idea. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, you think so?
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know who directed this, but I just feel like I don't know. I don't know if that's your first thought when you're like, oh, King's Dead, Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock, Palm Tree, Corn Dog.
Like they just have to do it and they have to make it cool, right? You got to just you take the cards you're dealt and you just got to work with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
don't know.
fucking awesome. The whole video is, I mean, the song itself as well, I feel like is like an underrated masterpiece.
Jason, would you have a
Yeah.
different answer if it was best music video? You said best or favorite.
Yeah, I wouldn't have an answer for the best. Like, then I would be like, oh, what, like technicality or like performance or
yeah.
whatever. But those are my genuine favorites.
Okay, mine's gonna be one of the same. Best
Okay.
and favorite is Jamie XX Gosh.
Really good answer.
That I've watched that one a million times.
But that's probably the best music video ever made.
How do I even describe that? It's like 100. They're in China, and they have 100 Chinese boys who have all gotten the same haircut that morning, and they all dyed their hair blonde, and then they're in a fake or like a replicated Paris.
Yeah.
There's like a complete. What must be half the size of the Eiffel Tower. It's not full
Yeah,
size.
it's like I watched like it's a real town in
Right.
China.
yeah, with a fake Eiffel Tower.
Well, no, it's like fake Paris in general. The whole
Oh, the whole
city
town.
is like fake Paris. They built this. I think it was like in the 90s. It was like a thing in China for a while to build like fake famous European cities. I think there's like a Venice too.
Oh wow.
Fact check me, but I could be wrong.
And then
But
they have
Paris is definitely real.
And then they have like Subaru like rally cars,
Yeah.
and then they have maybe one or two black albino main characters in this.
Yeah.
It's just the strangest mix of faces and people, and yeah.
It's
Makes you
just
feel
something. It's just like so jaw-droppingly, I mean, interesting for one. And I don't know, it feels like it should be on like a movie screen. It just feels way bigger than living on like YouTube.
And the song is so epic too.
Yeah.
Like that really helps too. I'll add another answer. I just saw this music video the other day. This one's crazy. I wonder if you guys know it. Because it's not on YouTube. A$AP Rocky, Taylor Swift.
It got leaked, right? That's his leaked song.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what the deal was. I don't know why it didn't get released. Have you seen that one?
No.
I just can we pull it up?
didn't
Just
know
like
they
watch
even
a
had
few
a
seconds
song
of it.
yet.
This
Yeah.
one's insane.
Yeah.
Vimeo?
It's yeah, Vimeo. Yeah, I think so.
I would say A$AP Rocky videos are the most inspirational
Yeah.
in general. Like all those. I mean, Valentin Batet is one of my favorite, like biggest inspirations. Or like, especially when I was just like trying stuff out younger.
Is that a song?
No, he's a director.
Oh,
he directed like
okay.
some of him and like Dexter Navy. I forget who did what sometimes. Did a lot of like the mid like A$AP Rocky's last album, which is like 2017 now, and then some A$AP Ferg stuff around the same time. And they just kind of created their own visual language, like the match framing stuff, but like stuff that's like become so popular now.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of, I feel like at least like the first time I saw it like really mainstream. Anyway.
Yeah, like the VFX team on that, they're amazing. And I think they do set a lot of trends. Like Lamborghini High with the data moshing.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
they really took that mainstream.
Oh, for sure. And like, oh, I'm forgetting the song. The A$AP Rocky video where they're going, it's the going through the ground, up the ground, over and over, the like zooming out from frames.
That's the one with the bikes.
Yeah.
in
Well,
it.
that
Bikes.
the A$AP
Bikes.
Rocky or the A$AP Ferg one that also has the bikes.
Oh yeah, maybe that's two different songs.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, play this one for a sec. This is funny. It's weird. It's Iconoclast. You know those guys? Production company out of Europe.
Oh yeah.
They
yeah,
make insane
yeah.
stuff.
What?
Every,
I saw something of this. This just didn't come out.
There's always something to look at. Okay, there's a fat guy in the front of the car. There's a dog driving the vehicle. Now we're in a bathroom. A$AP Rocky's walking by a man on a typewriter in a toilet. Now there's a dude. I can't even keep up. There's too much stuff happening. How did they make this? Is this a oneer?
It's probably fake oneer.
Again, this is A$AP Rocky's Taylor Swift music video. If you're listening, you gotta look this up.
So this didn't release. This is
It's like not an official release.
Oh.
But like the amount of work that went into this
This has
is
gotta come out.
absurd.
Yeah, I saw a clip of this like a while because this is pretty recent, right?
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Nah,
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know shit about shit. No, the helicopter, that's fake. Anyways, like
Yeah,
this type of
wait, you're telling me? Don't
I
do man.
can't
That
tell.
dump truck's real for sure.
Yeah.
So well done.
Did that car have two fronts?
Like, okay, there's a woman sitting on a couch
This
and
is
she's
fucking
got
awesome.
200 cigarettes on her hair as like a fake wig. That
Yeah.
alone would have been the whole music video for me.
Yeah.
Like that guy's got toes for feet. Look, Brooke, that's the thing we did with the feet. Like, oh god, I can't even
Yeah.
keep up. There's no way I can
Yeah, this is
real time.
fucking awesome.
What the
narrate
hell
this.
is even that?
Okay, turn this off.
Yeah, this is not entertaining from podcast.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, this is a cool
Whoa,
video.
crazy.
But
Whoa.
I had to speak on this
Yeah.
because like this seems to be up your alley. Like the type of video where the audience is like, wow, he put a lot of
Yeah.
effort into this.
Love weird shit.
And is it always worth it after the fact?
Yeah, mostly.
Like what if the view counts don't meet your expectation?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely happened. Like, some videos I really like are like sitting pretty low, but people really appreciate them, and you get a lot of feedback, and that's important.
You do get a lot of love on TikTok. And
Yeah.
people are like hungry for your tutorials.
Yeah, no, I've quit TikTok kind of.
Oh, you
'cause-
did?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah?
I haven't posted in like 8 months. Not that it's just kind of hard to. I don't really like being an influencer,
Yeah,
or I don't know. I just don't know how to do it.
I don't think
It's
you
kinda,
you didn't give me an influencer vibe at all. You were just kind of posting your
Yeah.
timelines,
it's true.
which I thought that was cool. I was like, maybe I should do that.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, TikTok has been great and also really helpful for my career in general. So, I'm not going to say I'm not ever going to go back to it. And I also think it's like a great tool to branch out your work to other
Yeah,
people.
for sure.
Like a really great tool. Way better than Instagram because, I don't know, stuff on TikTok is, at least it feels like the growth is way more organic.
Yeah, I mean, you got a quick 100K followers on there.
Yeah, very quick. Like pretty much off of like three 3 TikToks.
But the comments are really positive, and they want tutorials.
Yeah.
And then there's people who are like, "Nah, bro, don't give up your secrets. You
Yeah.
should gatekeep this."
I posted the one like the Pedro Pascal meme of the like people kept asking for tutorials and I didn't really know how to like sum up. I was like, what do you actually want a tutorial of? You know, like it'd just be like tutorial please. And I'd be like, that's the whole video. I genuinely just don't know what part you want a tutorial of. And I'm also like, I don't know if I want to make like people are posting stuff and I'm always down to share knowledge. It's not about gatekeeping.
I mean, couldn't you just sit in front of a computer, turn the webcam on, and do what we're doing right now, and just talk about it for an hour, and someone's gonna learn a lot from that?
Yeah,
because I'm in the same boat.
That's probably a good idea.
I'm in the same boat. Like I'm like, it's gonna be too much effort for me to do a tutorial on this. But then, like at the easiest level, it's not that hard.
Yeah, to just do like a stream. I'd be so down for a stream. That'd be a lot of fun. And just like, because like there are a lot of people, and I get a lot of DMs, and I try to answer many of those DMs as I can. And it's cool to help people. At least feels good. Or share knowledge.
It feels good, but then it doesn't feel good to be an influencer, so it seems, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, where's the line? Just because you did a live stream to help people, does that make you an influencer now?
I don't know. I mean, I think the part of influencing, being an influencer that I don't like is just like work so hard to make these videos that it's like it's a whole other job to also make
It's like,
content about it. And like I just don't know how much I want to do that. After most projects in the last year and a bit, because I saw the value of it, I would make like a couple little things and for social media and be like, that's it. I don't want to do anymore. I'm not going to keep trying until like one does well. If one does well, that's great. Very helpful, but I don't know.
But isn't that a good way to build your audience? Like more people know your work now. They're going to follow.
Yeah.
They're gonna click your music video as soon as it comes out.
Totally it's counterintuitive for me. It's just me not wanting to do it.
Fair enough. What about, you guys know Gibson Hazard? Is that right? Gibson Hazard, director at LA. He's made some things that you guys have definitely seen.
Yeah. The new Drake video is pretty sick.
Oh, did he make the J. Cole Drake?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like
Dude,
this guy
is like unreal.
That was not cheap.
No.
So yeah, he's like young kid who does, I guess he directs a team of visual effect artists. And he does insane music videos, but he came out of nowhere, it seems. Is he like an industry plant or
he
what?
was making like, I went to, because I was kind of like shocked by the Drake J. Cole video and I checked him out. He did some cool work before, like some video. You definitely saw him like get there. But like it was still relatively quick. It was like this guy did kind of come out of nowhere.
And then he was like in Rolling Stones and you know,
the Grammys.
Yeah.
But like he was just making like years and years ago, he was just making like just really hype concert edits. And that's where like it seems like he picked up like this like super smooth kinetic energy and flow for his videos. Because he'd be like the concert videos, he'd be like stadium and the crowd, parallax, all this like, you know, After Effects-y fun stuff. And then I think he just started hanging out. This is what I just think. I don't know if this is true. He started hanging out with these artists because he got noticed. And I think from there, eventually he started doing music videos from just like doing content. So
It's very cool.
How important do you think it is to live in LA and be around all those people to make it?
it's important. It helps a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Like obviously you can be anywhere and make it to a degree, depending on what you're doing. If you're just making like short films, you can kind of do it anywhere. But music videos, it's like you do kind of have to be near at least like a group of artists. Vancouver's kind of is a small, it's pretty small like group of artists and like labels and music industry here. So that definitely makes it more difficult. Not that there's not like a ton of bands, just not a ton of bands with money. It's just so fine when you're starting out, but as you're like trying to make it a career, it's like, oh, it kind of feels like you plateau pretty quick. You know, I don't think I made money from a music video for like 2 years, really. I was just doing other stuff in the film industry before.
How old are you now?
I'm 24.
24. So these are like the years where you want to just be like creating the best stuff possible
Yeah.
to build your portfolio, right? You're in that sweet zone of, well, I gotta stay up till 3 a.m. for 6 nights in a row to make this thing because maybe it'll land me the next job.
Yeah, I mean that's like the mentality you kind of have to have. To like a degree, I think you gotta like take care of yourself. You also gotta pay bills, and like I don't think doing 110K music videos is really worth it. Do like a couple, try to make them really, really good. I feel like more beneficial to like balancing yourself up to more big stuff.
Well, I'm sure like whatever you're getting paid for music videos, it does not match the amount of hours you're doing, because we see you hand painting frames and it's absurd the amount.
Yeah. And also when I say 10K, I'm not saying 10K. I'm saying 10K for the yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Just it may sound like a decent amount of money, but once you pay people for a day of work and
goes real
studio,
quick.
I mean, I know you guys know. I'm just it's like very quickly that the money is out the door.
Oh yeah.
and then you're putting in money to finish it. You know, I'm like, oh,
Yep. Okay, we want to do something new.
Yeah.
We want to. What was it called again? Dave, take it away.
All right, so we're gonna play blind ranking of music videos
fuck yeah.
With a music video director.
with a music video director with five videos. Should we play like background song?
I can hum.
For the like I don't know.
What do you
what
want?
happens over here?
I'm just.
I mean,
I feel like we need something.
I
for
think
the
my
vibe.
music video knowledge is okay, but if I don't know them, can we watch like 2 seconds?
Yes.
Yeah.
I tried to.
This is what we had talked about for like
Yeah.
35 minutes before you came. We're all arguing over what you were going to know and what's iconic and what's not.
Yeah, I'm probably disappointing when it comes. I sometimes talk to people and I'm like, I don't know any music videos comparatively
There's
to
too
you.
much to know.
We have more in common than
It's
you
just,
think.
it's just a lot. Yeah. And I mean, I really love them, but I don't watch them like all the time. But
It's okay.
Okay, we've
I think
got
you're gonna
5
know
random
these.
ones.
yeah, okay.
What's that?
So you want music?
What do you think, Matt?
Just get to the goddamn game
All right.
already.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
All right, so first one, Drake Hotline Bling.
Oh man. It's a hard opener. Cause I feel like there's gonna be a lot better videos than that.
You're right. That does go hard.
I'm gonna go 4 at 5. We're doing 5.
We're doing 5.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
That's what's the best? 5?
1.
1.
One.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
My bad.
Ooh, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can explain my decision.
Yeah,
Sure.
please do.
Yeah, it's I think like the James Terrell stuff in it's really dope. And like the dancing, I think vibes. I think Drake looks great, but overall the impact of the video is pretty one note.
It's pretty simple.
It's also like weird B-roll. I feel like in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great gifts though.
Oh, yeah.
Out of that one.
Oh, great gifts. Iconic as well.
And also
it's a
Brooke-
great video. Don't get me wrong.
Brooke and I
This
dressed up
is
as
gonna
hot-
ruin my career.
Yeah, I hope he's listening. Drake and I Brooke and I dressed up as Hotline Bling for Halloween. I was Drake and she was the wall. She had a cape thing and she was James Terrell.
Was there
Wall.
light coming out?
No, it was just like painted. It was pretty clever. I thought it was really good.
No, that's a very creative costume.
But then a girl at our party went up to Brooke and she's like, "You could have been anything for Halloween and you chose to be a wall for your boyfriend." And it was like, yikes, jeez. We thought we were having fun. Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And we just never invited again.
Halloween's supposed to be fun, guys.
I think Brooke single-handedly ruined feminism, actually.
Anyways, didn't appreciate that
Okay,
comment.
music video 2.
All right. Next option, This Is America.
Oh, that's gotta be pretty high. But I feel like it's too early to put number 1. Good 2.
All right.
I'm
Aha, Take on Me.
not confident on that one. Ooh,
Nobody knows this one.
yeah. It's the drawing one, right?
This is like right up your alley.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's iconic and great, and especially for the time, I don't think a lot of that stuff was happening. But I don't love it that much. Well, I don't know if I like the song that much.
Yeah,
I don't
this-
like Take On Me that much. It doesn't really do it for me, so I think that affects the video. I'm gonna put it 5.
When I shuffle my iPhone, it's always the first song because it starts with an A.
Yeah, yeah. There's a time for it. Like it's a classic, but
All right.
All right, number 5.
Next one, Gangnam Style.
You're regretting that 5 now.
Such a bad. I mean, it's an iconic video.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I mean, I'm gonna give it a 3 because that's the one I have to give it.
All right.
It's definitely fuck.
Dave almost didn't let me put it on the list because he said it wasn't a cool music video.
It's not really that cool.
I parodied this music video with Peter Chow. I don't know if you know Peter Chow, YouTuber.
Yeah, I do.
We did Canton style. We did as many shots as we could.
I participated in my high school's recreation of Gangnam Style.
No way.
Yeah, I honestly remember more parodies than the actual video. Like I'm remembering like the YouTube Rewind
Yes.
version of it. Anyway,
No, I miss YouTube parodies.
I was
The golden
debating.
age.
I was debating for this spot between Gangnam Style and Thrift Shop. Was my other.
oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
next.
I've worked with Macklemore.
All right, so
I
then-
can't say anything.
You worked with Macklemore.
Very briefly, but
You just hit his bumper.
yeah, his bumper.
Rear-ended him.
Now you maybe work with him, Macklemore less.
Yeah, perhaps.
More or less.
No, I think it's
Macklemore.
it's fun.
All right, so then your number one is Kendrick Lamar, Humble.
All right, I'm fine with that.
That's
That's good. That's good.
Oh.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I was like, if you threw me like, what did the fox say? Number one, I would have really.
I said that. That one's on there. Damn.
Well, you can have Gangnam Style and what did the fox say?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, well, that was the first time we've done that.
Yeah, that only took 47 minutes.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
pretty well.
I think it's an okay ranking actually.
It's pretty
Not
good.
the way I think of it. Gangnam Style really stands out as should not be number 3.
Hey, wait a second. I thought we had Thriller on there.
You took it off.
Oh, I thought I put it back on.
No,
we
and
had, we had Thriller, Single Ladies. Single Ladies?
Single Ladies is pretty iconic.
But it's just a dance, isn't
No,
it?
but it's
You
so
know?
good.
This is what I was saying.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's a really good.
It was the
really
video
good
that
dance
Kanye
video.
yelled
Yeah.
at Taylor Swift for not letting Beyonce win.
Yeah, and the Taylor Swift video that won was like the one where she's like the girl next door, right?
Yeah, which is
Yeah.
also a good video.
It's a good video. Yeah.
I've got a question.
But like the power of Single Ladies is, I think, not.
Speaking of parodies, there's a million of those.
Do you think there's trends in music videos that need to die?
It's hard to say, right? Well, right now, like I feel like the match cuts are really getting kind of crazy. I'm very guilty of it.
Define that for
Yeah.
the audience.
Like not like just like a match cut, but like the quick. Like I'm looking at a circle and then I'm gonna see 100 circles match
Sure.
cuts. I don't think it's overdone yet, but it's approaching overdone.
Well, that's my whole
Uh,
fucking music video I've been working on this week.
That's
so
okay.
I'll just go kill myself now.
also am doing a video with match cuts in it because they are very cool.
No, actually, I'm
Fire,
incorporating
bro.
I'm incorporating a whole bunch of GIFs. Like I'm like basically stealing artwork. I don't know how I feel about this, but I think I can because there's no label and whatnot.
Yeah.
But and then I watched one of your music videos that's like taking, I'm guessing, other people's art that you. It's on your TikTok. Like I don't know the one.
Which one?
Like people marching, but you blurred their faces, and then it transforms into maybe it's
Oh no. Yeah, the scaredy cat video. Young friend, black and white.
Young Friend. Yeah.
The marching is just him like 100 times.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's like
It, like-
duplicated all over it, right?
Yeah, I wrote
Yeah.
him out.
So is it all
Yeah.
original artwork in that?
Yeah, all original. There's some references, like some Magritte stuff, and then there's like a little bit of AI generation at the end.
AI.
Like the weird morphe trippy stuff is, let's say like 15 seconds of AI stuff in there.
Well, that music video came out what over
Like-
a year ago?
Like a year ago, yeah, like
maybe?
January.
Were you
Yeah.
ahead of the curve then with AI?
No, like people were doing stuff, but I was like, video AI was still kind of like weird. I had to use like I had like code kind of. Code's a strong word. I had like, it was just like clunky as hell. I think now there's like a million websites where you can generate AI videos. And I just really liked like the morphe kind of braininess of it. Like I liked how weird it was and not realistic. I have a very different opinion about AI video now that it's getting scary. But it was cool then, and I still think the application can be cool if it's something you can accomplish without it. But you know.
I have a trend that I think needs to die in music videos,
Mhm.
but I can't really articulate it very well. I may have actually fumbled my way through this on a different podcast, but it's in a lot of rap videos where like you'll have the rapper and he's like he throws up a gang sign and then he freezes and they rotoscope him out and then he like slides across the screen or something and then it's like the next scene pops up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know what to call that.
Kind of all the like if you search on YouTube top 5 or like 5 music video effects. All those effects are overdone.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's definitely
And they
one
show
of
you how to
them.
do it in like CapCut now.
Yeah. You're just like, or like just you just rotor brush and then spin transition. I mean, like they all are kind of cool. I mean, this is cool. There's overdone now, and I'm also guilty. Definitely, you throw up an example of everything we're talking about that I've.
That's true. I think it's like those. They're fine. You can do them. It's just
It's
don't
overused.
let that be the whole like premise of the video. Like, oh, we're gonna do the roto brushing thing 500 times.
I think where
But,
where it comes from is like, I mean, I did the same thing starting out. Is like you shoot the video, it does not look how you wanted it to, and you have to fix it, and you do everything you can in post to fix it or make it cool.
That's how that's so relatable.
So I think like all those effects getting like an obscene amount of transitions and effects in videos that don't really need it. That's kind of
That's what I'm working on right now because we shot something in here and I'm like, well, I don't think this is enough. So now I'm just going ham on effects and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I think it's cool now.
yeah. And it's also like you have to realize when to stop. I've sometimes gone too far.
Well,
like don't need to keep doing this.
One of my favorite quotes is art is never completed, only abandoned.
Yeah, it's true.
Another quote, another trend that needs to die, maybe it has died, is like Lil Uzi Vert would do this, where they subtitle the whole music video in like Arabic or something, or like Russian, just because it looks weird and I don't know. I can imagine.
Yeah,
like, that's hard.
I think I find any like fetishizing of other alphabets just to be cool weird.
Yeah, it's super
You know,
weird.
just like throwing random Japanese on the screen.
Well,
when
I'm
you
gonna
don't-
cut that from the edit tonight.
Yeah, yeah,
Literally.
yeah.
I just like, just read like other countries' dictionaries and just jerk off.
Yeah.
That's your
What's
fetish.
another way of
that's hot.
saying that?
Yeah, I'm gonna go throw this music video in the trash after. I think. God damn.
Well, before you do that, should we play a game?
Another game.
Another game.
Ooh, two
One that
games.
we've actually done before, and we know what we're doing.
Do we? I don't know. Dave, you better start reaching in that pocket.
Yeah, what are you doing, Dave?
Oh, I gotta do it again.
What?
Okay,
You-
here's
we-
the rules. Here's the rules.
It's that time again, folks. Time to play.
I thought you guys
this or
redid
that.
this.
The game where you choose between two
Huge
radically
camera.
different
What's the
options.
voice?
Either this or that. Are you ready?
Who is that? You gotta be if there's one person who knows who that is, it's gotta be
Okay,
you.
so give me one more time.
It's that time again, folks. Time
Local
to play
legend.
this or that. The game where you choose between
This is
two
Narwhal?
radically
Yeah!
different
Okay,
options.
he
Either
sounds way
this
higher
or
pitched
that.
for some
Are
reason.
you ready?
Good job.
Yeah, Narwhal's a legend.
You nailed it.
It's AI Nardware.
Okay.
Yeah, sadly.
You know, I'm very proud to have Narwhal's number. It's pretty.
We'll talk after the pod.
Yeah, it's actually. I mean, if you just meet him, he'll give it to you. He's very nice.
Yeah, it's the meaning part that we're
Yeah.
struggling.
Yeah. No, I did the Macklemore shoot. I shot like a green screen portion for Macklemore's video that involved Nardwar. So they shot the video like in Seattle, and we shot the Nardwar part. But it was fucking awesome. We just got to hang out with Nardwar for like 5 hours. So
Oh,
cool.
man.
Yeah, it's like a dream come true.
How's the musk?
The musk?
Yeah, I
He
remember.
smelled- I think he smelled good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was outside.
I remember Eric Andre was teasing him. You got a musk on you, man. Jeez, it's like Huff and Jankum.
I think it's. The clothes are definitely old. Like
Yeah.
there's probably like but we were outside, so I think the wind was doing me some favors.
Yeah, he's an absolute legend, though. Let us know where he parks his car so we can parallel
Run
park
into him.
next to him. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, that's quiet.
Film or digital?
Film.
Wide lenses or long lenses?
Wide.
Music videos or commercials?
Music videos.
Early morning shoots or late night shoots?
How late?
So lazy one.
Like overnight?
2 a.m.
Sure.
Morning.
Vancouver Island or Vancouver mainland?
Vancouver.
Massive budget
Mainland.
but less creative control, or zero budget but all the control?
How little control are we talking? Puppet control?
Puppet.
Like
Yeah.
20% control.
I take the full creative control.
Nice. Good crafty or wrapping early?
Good crafty.
Indoor or outdoor shoots?
Indoor.
Out of focus or overexposed?
Out of focus.
Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
Always too cold.
BC Ferries or Harbor Air?
Man, fuck BC ferries. So Harbor Air. I hate BC ferries with a passion. It's a monopoly. It's not fair.
Go off.
It's bullshit. The new ferry, Hulu, much better.
Wait, there's a new ferry?
Yeah, it's a fast ferry from Nanaimo to Vancouver. It's double the price, but it's very worth it. And you don't have to show up early. They don't cancel sailings for no reason. There's Wi-Fi that works. The plugs aren't like 20 feet in the air for no fucking reason. There's no food, but it's an hour, so it's manageable. The white spot's good in the ferry. I'll say that.
It always makes you feel like shit. Anyways,
Fair.
directing or editing?
Directing.
Bad light or bad talent?
Ooh. Bad talent. It depends. Okay. If it was a narrative project, no, but on a music video, you can probably get away with. Yeah.
16:9 or 4:3?
4x3.
Digital or practical? VFX.
Practical.
Nanaimo bars or bars in Nanaimo?
Nanaimo bars. Have you been to Nanaimo?
Hard hitting questions, man.
Yeah.
Only hard. We don't want to throw any softballs here on the show.
Shooting in nature or in the city?
In the city. Oh.
Hip hop or rock?
Hip hop.
Black and white or color?
Color.
Premiere Pro or Resolve?
I use Premiere, but Resolve is probably better.
Wait, don't say that. There's a repeat one.
Yeah, I know. There was 2 repeats in here, and then that's it.
Do this one. Do this one.
Okay. Yeah, this is great.
You know it.
Yeah.
You gotta hit him hard.
And final question:
Yeah.
dick size nipple or nipple size dick?
Oh shit. This is horrible 2 options.
Depends.
One everyone knows about,
True.
but I'll take the nipple. I can wear big sweaters.
Yeah, that's right. Answer.
Big sweaters.
Big sweater
With
industry.
like pockets, like long pockets.
I also feel like surgery is an option with that one.
Oh no, you gotta come.
No, it's the okay. Well, still same answer.
Yeah.
Surgery is not an option.
There's like life-threatening blood vessels in these long nipples.
Ah, fuck.
You gotta
It's
keep
like
Yeah,
your
just gonna
carotid
bleed
arteries.
out.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably get like some sort of like padding, a whole like fake chest to
Yeah.
kind of like make it look like it's all,
Your kidney functions actually are now outsourced into the length of the nipples.
Yeah, you just can't go to the beach. Can't go to the sauna. Unless, sauna maybe because you're like with your confidants.
Yeah, you just like a kid, like a fat kid at a pool. You just wear a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Bad memories.
Sorry, did I trigger something?
Yeah.
Hot dog
It is a
nipples
tough.
people.
I like a word to everyone that's uncomfortable with their shirt, being shirtless in the water, and it's just do it.
Just do it.
It's worse being in a t-shirt.
It really is.
It really is. It's more embarrassing because it's better to be confident. It's body freedom. You should be proud of your body no matter what. Just rock it.
Yeah, it's like when you have really, really thin hair and they're like still trying to hold on to it. Just you gotta shave it off.
Yeah, just shave it off.
Yeah, I have a friend who I went swimming with, and he had to kind of reveal to me that he was uncomfortable taking the shirt off, and I didn't know why. I thought, well, what's so bad? He said, I got a hairy back, and it was a hairy back. It was very hairy. I was very, very surprised.
It was justified to wear that.
Roasted.
and I didn't realize that it was so hairy because they do a good job of shaving. But I felt
Do you
took
think
it
it's
off?
true that when you shave it comes back stronger?
well, it didn't work for my beard.
Yeah.
Still working on the thickness there, but we went into the water and it was a great triumphant moment. I was like, who cares, man? Let it go. Everybody's friggin' insecure about something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just rock it.
So we both went in naked, and then we got kicked out of the water mania
Yeah,
shortly
yeah.
after. But
Yeah.
Your OnlyFans got shut down.
yeah,
People don't
You know,
forget.
You can't swim at SeaWorld.
I don't think so.
No. It's too bad.
what is that like the where they have the orcas or the
Shamu.
Yeah,
Shamu?
you'd think they would have a swimming pool somewhere, but no.
It's true.
It's a bit of a tease
Imagine if you could swim with the orcas. That'd be pretty cool.
and,
But,
and deadly.
I think aquariums are bad.
I'd rather
probably.
take an orca across to Vancouver Island than a ferry.
Oh,
That'd
for
be cool.
sure.
Just saddle up on an orca.
Ooh, just like the sandworms in Dune. Remember?
Oh,
fuck
that's pretty
off.
sick.
They latch on, you know.
We want to talk about Dune for a bit?
No spoilers.
Dune corner.
Yeah.
Hey, so congrats on your Juno nomination. That's coming around soon, right?
Yeah, like 3 weeks, I think.
3 weeks. And Manila Gray, they had a Juno nomination too. We were at the computer and we didn't get the award. That was a bit of a sad laptop shut that day.
No, I'm sorry.
So is that going to be what you're doing? You're at the laptop watching it live, or are you going to the show? Or?
No, because I'm not in Toronto.
Mm.
And I don't know, I couldn't fly out to Toronto just to see the nomination. Oh, I'm flying for the actual show.
Oh.
Sorry. I mean like the nomination.
Yeah, I mean like
announcement. Yeah. I'm going out to the show in
Okay.
Halifax. Yeah, I mean, I went last year. It was fun. It was Edmonton, which was maybe not my first choice for a place the Junos to be, but it's lots of fun. It's a big party and red carpet, and
Nice. Feeling good?
feeling good. Going with the whole gang this time. I overall like super grateful for the recognition, and like last year was the first nomination I'd gotten anything since like probably high school. So now that there's been like 4 or 5 in the last year, it's kind of weird because now it kind of feels normal to get nominated for things. And it's really nice. Even though, awards don't matter in the end that much, they do feel good.
So what's the dream? What's the trajectory? Gonna keep making music videos for bigger and bigger artists, or?
Yeah, I think that's mostly the trajectory. Like one day I want to get into narrative and make movies. And I'm working on stuff in that realm, but super early stages still. But right now it's a lot of fun making music videos, and yeah, just keep going down that path.
Do you have a dream artist to work with?
Oh, I mean, there's a lot, honestly. I think I've answered this before, and I said Paul McCartney, which would still hold true. Just because was obsessed with the Beatles as a kid, and it'd be like wouldn't feel real working with someone like that,
Mm-hmm.
even though it's like so impossibly unlikely. But
Never know.
yeah, never know. Other than that, probably like Kendrick.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So is that your influence with the Snotty Nose Rez Kids with the Beatle recreations?
Yeah,
There.
yeah. Well,
okay.
I mean, there was a line in the song where they call themselves Native Beatles, and originally we had like a whole different concept for that video, like a sci-fi thing, which we're doing now. And they Brody, their manager, was like, "What do we do like a billboard where they're like dressed up as like Sergeant Pepper's kind of thing?" And then I was like, "Oh my god, I don't know why I didn't see this opportunity to just make a whole video, like a Beatles thing." And I was normally that'd be kind of cheesy and maybe dumb, but I think with the context of it and like such an English band, and in a way it's a little reverse colonization-y. I think it made it like those context to the video that made it make sense to do that, and kind of pitched that idea, and guys were into it, and I just went pretty ham. Also, just as a Beatles fan, I was like, I want to recreate every moment in this. Want to do the whole like 10 years, and yeah, that was like maybe the most fun I've ever had doing a music video, because it's just trying to recreate stuff. So I kind of knew what the goal was very, very clearly.
Yeah, it was a sick video.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, watching you do your thing over the last few years is like you're like one of the youth that just makes me want to quit. And I'm just like, these guys, they're just killing it. I'm just gonna stop. I'll
feel like
stay in
that.
my own
I
lane.
feel
Okay,
like that
boomer.
all the time. So
A little bit of what's it called? Imposter syndrome or something.
yeah, I think everyone feels that way.
Yeah.
I mean, even probably the best of the best feel that way. Looking at other people's work, I like delete Instagram probably like once a month for like a week or two, just to like detox from. Like, I love seeing other people's work, and it's like super inspiring. But at times it can just be like, so much good work in the world, and I'm not doing anything, or I don't feel like mine's up to snuff, and you just need to like drown that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, before you quit Instagram, do you announce that you're quitting Instagram to everybody? Because it doesn't count unless you do that.
No, shut up. Never do that. I just don't reply to people for 2 weeks. Then I'm like, I'm so sorry, missed your message.
So embarrassing when,
Yeah.
when people do the announcement, hey guys, I'm gonna take a break, and then you can tell that they couldn't commit to it.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, you should have
You
just
just delete it.
oh, God.
Yeah, just delete it for. I also don't even put a time limit on it. I just like
Right.
wait till my brain feels normal, and then I'm like, okay, I'll go back to.
Does it help? Does it?
Yeah, a lot. Like maybe I have a bit more of a crippling social media addiction, but I definitely like 2 days after I do it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting so much done.
I've never got off it, man.
I've done it so many times.
Yeah, do it.
Like
yeah.
delete the phone. Delete the app.
Yo, man.
Sometimes you just toss the phone in the river and you wander
I delete my phone.
onto the highway.
Yeah.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'll delete the app for a couple days or so. Sometimes.
Couple days.
Sometimes
Holy
a week
smokes.
or so. Yeah,
It's great.
it's good.
Yeah,
You don't
realistically,
delete
it's probably
the-
only a week.
You don't delete the
but-
account. You know.
No, just delete the app.
Yeah.
Are you
And then
insane?
when you re-download it, it's already back.
Yeah, it's
like-
all there.
It's like we already know who you
It's
are.
like we were waiting.
Yeah.
Well, the next time I'm up at 3 a.m. editing, I'll know that somewhere out there, Sterling and I are looking at the same moon.
Exactly.
You both are shining flashlights.
Well, maybe
Looking at the
yeah,
same
may-
raccoon.
Maybe the raccoon, makes its way from my place to yours.
Yeah.
2 kilometers away.
Yeah.
With a parking lot.
At the parking lot.
And in the words of Nardwar, anything else to tell the people out there? Anything else to say to the people out there in the world, Sterling?
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I'm still thinking about overdone music video trends. To be honest,
Mm.
I think VHS left and came back.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, bro.
But
Yeah.
but
that's our territory.
oh yeah,
Yep.
I think it's back now.
Then we have we got a dad cam right there. There you go.
Oh yeah,
behind me.
I mean,
And the
I got
VHS
them too. I'm not even. The VHS was very cool, especially actually real. I think the post conversion is never
terrible.
looks good. So
Terrible.
don't use VHS Universe. Don't use anything Red Giant Universe too intensely.
Well, delete.
Yeah, we
Delete my phone.
I have it too. It's more like the stock. It's just like a pet peeve of mine because like you can just because I know them so well, like the chromatic aberration and the VH. It's just like they're so obvious when you see them, and
yeah.
for a small group of people, they take you out of it.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna delete my whole music
I'm
video because
sorry.
I used the glitch universe effect, and I'm like, this looks like
I
universe
haven't
glitch.
seen it in a minute. You know, I saw it in a Miguel video in like 2016, and I was like, that's so fucking cool. And then like I saw it out, and I found it was Red Giant. And I downloaded it, and I've had a subscription ever since.
Yeah.
So I downloaded the whole pack for the glitch. So you're good.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
use the
Well,
glitch. I
that's
don't
good.
think it's used that much.
Man, I was finally getting to that point where I was kind of stoked on it. Now I'm gonna delete my whole
No,
phone
that's
and
great.
my computer tonight.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
Okay,
Yeah.
same.
For sure.
Yeah, we're all.
Yeah.
Well, I can see the Mac. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this whole thing?
But I'm laptop strictly now.
Oh, really?
But we plug into external monitors.
I was laptop only until like 2 years ago, or
Well-
like a year and a half ago.
Like we're laptop only. I don't want to edit anything unless I have a mouse or a keyboard because I've got like tendonitis. But Jason over here, it's like he doesn't want to use a mouse. He only uses the laptop.
What?
Well, you never plug into this computer.
I've never needed to.
Yeah, that's the thing.
No,
I'm like,
no,
oh,
I
it's
mean,
a
it
luxury.
needs to
If
be
you're a
ready to-
trackpad
Yeah.
power user, then
I can do either. I've
Yeah.
edited and on all the things.
Yeah.
I don't like being like, I need this to do my job. It's like you should be able to do that with anything.
Jason's the most unbothered person though.
Yeah, he's unbothered and
We could like send him outside naked and snow, and he'd be like, "Yeah, you know this.
I don't
like,
need
can Look at the
clothes.
sun. Yeah, I don't need.
I don't need
clothes."
them.
yeah,
I feel attacked.
just rub your hands together.
It was supposed to be a backhanded compliment that he accomplishes
Yeah,
a
he's-
lot on the
he's like-
computer, but he refuses to use the widescreen
I don't
that we have.
refuse to use anything.
He's happy with the trackpad.
Well, I'm not gonna let it go until Dave and I see you edit
You have
1 minute of a time. You have?
You need
Yeah, we've edited together.
you need to
on
use
that.
one of those
dude.
mouses with like the orb.
Oh, I've
Oh,
used.
yeah.
I've used that. That's,
Oh, yeah.
They're right in the garbage after.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who uses
God.
those?
No.
I don't know.
What I don't get with the orb. I don't know. I'm not into the orb.
No, I use a gaming mouse though because it's like very ergonomical. Like I got tendonitis using a Apple track what's it called? Magic Mouse?
Yeah, I have a Magic Mouse now.
You
I like
have
it.
it.
I like it better because you can scroll side to side on it.
That's why I got it, but I have so many other issues with it. But the side is the swipey, because I was trackpad for life.
I'm with you.
I learned to edit on the trackpad. Well, didn't learn, but I was at laptop for like 5 years, so I wanted swipey. So the Magic Mouse seemed obvious, but every time that thing has to fucking charge, I want to throw it out a goddamn
The charging in
window.
the bottom, right?
Yeah, you have to flip. You gotta leave.
Whose
What?
idea
You're
was
done.
that?
You're
Is
done.
that
You
a
gotta
troll?
walk away.
What's the timeline of that?
It's like
Why do they do
it's like the TikTok like take a break. Like you've been on the app for too long, take a break. That's what that feels like.
It does charge in like 5 minutes. I feel like it's
really-
real quick.
Don't give it redeeming
It's really
qualities.
frustrating.
It's bad.
Dude, they could have put it on top.
Yeah,
so
they
you could
could've
still use
easily.
it.
I guess too, if you're not using a laptop that has a built-in trackpad, you're just like, well, I can't do.
Well,
anything.
I know I have like a Mac Studio, which I really like now. I also I
This guy's
picked
a
up.
millionaire.
It was like $2,000. I had a more like a God. I bought the old like the 2019 MacBook, the Touch Bar,
Oh yeah.
and like
Terrible.
I upgraded it from I had like a 2013 that was really beat up, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna spend a lot of money. I'm gonna max this out. This is like worth the investment. And yeah, that thing was like a nightmare for like 2 years. The worst thing I've ever purchased. I sold it for like half because like the new one, the M2s came out, M1s, and yeah, no one wanted it.
I feel like if I could flip a switch and learn a different way to edit, I would do the tablet with the stylus. I feel like that's the most ergonomical. You know what I mean? You usually edit the pen. But I'm not willing to go through the learning curve of that.
I think that'd be pretty dope. I think like I see like colorists do that, and
David.
I'm like, yeah, Dave.
Yeah.
We're all gonna
Dave
be
told
like
me.
Tom Cruise in Minority Report soon. You know?
Yeah.
We're
Well,
like doing this shit.
the Apple Vision look with your eyeball shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Well, I don't know about like actually. I have to try it to see like how that feels.
Yeah.
But
I mean, just
it's
imagine
really cool though.
being on the ferry. You got your laptop and you're editing.
This nightmare.
Yeah, the hand.
Whatever.
This does seem really fun. Just to like like swipe a timeline, do that.
Yeah.
I'd just be doing this the whole time.
What is this?
Yeah.
Turning
Dick
knobs?
size nipples.
Yeah.
I see. I would love to try the Vision Pro.
Oh, dude, I want to try it so bad.
Yeah.
Wish I had richer friends.
Obviously, like we love the large screen, so I just dream of blowing that thing up. And yeah, I don't know. It seems efficient, but also you have that on your head, so then you're physically getting uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy, right? That's
like the main complaint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty. Even when they put the battery in the, I feel like they really didn't show that in the commercial.
No, they were like, it's just all here.
Yeah,
But
and it was
there's
like
just,
a giant
fucking wire.
It's like a fucking. It's like the most un-Apple thing to have like a battery pack.
Yeah.
tethered to. But I guess they just couldn't figure anything else out.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
fair.
the battery weighs like a couple pounds in
Yeah.
itself.
Still super cool though. Like
It's the future.
like I can't actually imagine that you put that on and supposedly it feels like you're just like in the world with shit around you. It's pretty cool.
All right, well, let's try to end the podcast again. Anything else to say to the people out there, Stilly?
No,
You want to start another segue that'll go on for 15 minutes? We can talk shop for days.
Yeah. Not really. I don't really have any messages or causes.
No shouts
Well,
out. You want 15 shouts out to people?
I don't know. I'm gonna miss somebody.
That's
but,
all right.
But it was really fun being on, guys.
Save all the
Thanks
shouts
for
out
having
for
me.
the Junos. Shouts
Yeah,
out
God.
to us on the Junos, please.
Of course.
Thank you.
Only shout out you guys.
That'd be legendary.
Yeah, that everyone will hate me.
All right, that's it. Thanks for listening, everybody. Please remember to subscribe, leave us a review, and leave us a speak pipe. Voicemails, we want to hear from you. Speakpipe.com/feeding off each other. We'll feature you on the show. And that's a podcast,
That's
boys.
it.
Boys and
Yeah,
girls.
sweet.
And everything,
Thanks, y'all.
humans and AIs, and that's it.
Are you
As always.
metaphorically well fed?
Oh, thank you.
Are you metaphorically well fed?
Very.
He's stuffed.
Good answer.
Yeah.
And as
And
always,
as always,
Thank you for listening to Feeding Off Each Other. Please subscribe for more great podcasts.